Young people ngaimole makimobogete asimobogete koru gaiga New Jersey biatobogete and tayo yesterday I was cleaning while I was listening to my favorite talk show host Sirobi Motuye Rastas, and in one of the discussions Sirobi was having, it is the saddest news that I just saw on Facebook, but on actually Facebook, to see a post ya migi ngumosa enaro kurukutomas yumtueka ochire tunyumba gaitwa kurugo machoge. Yani Sirobi was asking abanya siasa abantu bali mwachorere go soa siasa nga mumanyete nga abana siasa aba, they are pushing their dreams, they are pushing the good life for their children. They are pushing so their bank accounts chinyole chibes chinyinge abange babo. Some of the people manyete politicians are aspirants bali Kenya, they have their children here in school. Kwanya korera bana baba abana siasa bare on the front line bakokora campaign gakie. Yani this young man, I don't even know how young that man is. This man has been killed. He was running, I think, he was an aspirant MCA somewhere. My friends, young people, this morning I was listening to Fred. I happened to be laying in bed and I saw Fred Amisi. I've been following Fred when he has his talks about politics, because I also want to understand what is happening with the politics in our Kisi community, who's running, what do they stand for, so I'm informed. Yeah? Me entire frontline be informed. But my friend, each one of these politicians, each one of them is pushing their dream. One of you young people, motivate your dreams, but you go push your dreams to politicians. So be a little bowling. Ekero mwa chire mwa kiro montonde mwa itiro montonde. Mwanya korabanta abaheshimiwa babaino bakoenda kurwania abantu. Mweshimiwa atakuboli motachi waka muntu. Omweshimiwa gentoke gukora imirimo ni kibesi cyaye. Egasi yaino gusiyarira kibesi. People are using money. Okore campaign. The people who are running. Nahande abantu bakukora politics. They are not poor people. Abande na baba America. Abaruetega America bagachikurwanirire birogo. Abangi ni chiloni bayirete. na akolire homework on a couple of abantu ababarwetega in America. Some of them nemirimo bamenyete, they work 2 jobs. Some of them are direct care workers, they are nurses. Some of them work in a warehouse. Some of them are doing 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet and make their dreams come true. Na politics. Yes, they are educated. Some of them have gone to school, but they are doing anything to get the money. Yeah? So they can come and run for a seat in their hometown. So they can also get inside Navarobanya Olichives. Hey! Umwano Bandi Thomas Yuntwek, Umwano, and I'm sure he was not a broke boy. I'm sure this boy is a boy who's been working hard, who has made his parents proud. By the time I look work at MCA, he has made something out of himself. Yes, job. Unaona job amesema they want to pay their loans comfortably, pay their fees for their children in school, and I know them. In fact, I know so many, even me, the years I've been here. We go to school with we went to school with the children of politicians in Kenya. They come here on scholarships, some of them. They come here, some of them, their parents are paying. And they are giving people alcohol. Chibes by montaire loan, aspirant. Again, aya basaya maru, waita abantu. Ayo musao yu, wachakiri family yao. Can you imagine, MCO muntu koru America gaiga, achakoli gichukura Kenya. Chibes ago siaro muntu okolire chidabo. Like I know one who's a registered nurse, or call it a triple. In fact, I want to take you a even time Chiabana Gatabuati, because you know what, he has to work a Chibes Chin Yingasana, a campaign. And guess what? Once he loses, that my friend of mine, he's coming right back here in nursing home. He's going right back to his job. Like nothing happened. And meanwhile, they all have wives here. The wives are here intact with their children, especially in America. Abana babo no bali nyumba comfortably. Mwarole mweshimi wondoro wetena abana gaiga na moka eni mwana on a campaign trail. My God. They have left their wives here and their children. The children are busy living a life, and they know that daddy went home. They don't know that daddy is an MCA or idire chilon or akira abantu wakole campaign abandi bagoita abantu. Eh? These politicians are buying you people alcohol so you can kill each other. Which politician morocho on the streets of Wakole campaign? Omano bande okule. Ole ko run for MCA. Mondo motakata ko run for MCA. Oh, this is somebody who was most of the politicians ebakuruku high achievers. Abantu bali siasa n'abantu bamaite ko kwana, bamaite ko onali kubulio yamamnanga kiona ntali okorera social media. I was talking to another one. Ata itego kora marketing on the platform to kabotenga yaya into we don't do politics. Ngambolinga kiwono inumotari social media. Agantenga keipeni. Social media abantu abataka zina bagoto wachukura. Abantu abataka mbari social media inkitoko kora social media. Mbora abantu abataka na butoko endalike nyoro twaba elibweri no chikura chire. An average voter cannot afford Facebook. Can you imagine? Ganka nitinga there is nothing bawonya gutiringa Facebook nki bakora Facebook. Abantu bari Facebook n'abantu bakeroche ba mekiri. An average poor voter cannot even have a phone. Forget about the smartphone. This is how selfish these politicians are. Very selfish people. Oyonde ayigolete NGO mnabona mbwata masasa yango konyera abana ingigora masase nchake okonya abana chintakana ani ekerenga kiane no gochakoligi office. My God is watching you people. Ochake NGO elinde osebere chibesega iga America kurwase abantu kuru oligi donors kere kwanyori donors omanye kurororo oire chibese chiri oire se inali esokoli yekerogo o abantu elibu. My friend, okuna ko kweragereri of the highest degree. Abantu ababarite diaspora abantu ba run for offices. They are running NGOs looking for funding bakolere campaign. God is not a stupid God. God is not sleeping. God knows your intention. Nganga bono nga created ya masase singenjo nimbwate kerenga yo chikoko ligi chikuraka nchake kwa abantu ebintu na bachianga na ruchu school fees ebintu ebingo korabona amasase with intention nchako ligi okerogo. My God, men, don't be greedy. Don't use other people's children to kill other people. Young people bali more on Facebook mubwate smartphones yenda kwana nabana bamino bali baraba takanka but having our politicians ababa bwate chibese chinyinge but abachokoro babo kamba mbawo chimeremo. Their grandchildren will never have to work. Chibese babwate chinyinge sana iroka bali baruetega iga America mbaba ngaina eba iretege ntoke korokunga family leave bachire campaign ba resign koruchimere michiabo gaiga. You can resign ogenda okore campaign oko lose piga or chibina nursing in next week you have a job and they are going back to their normal life. Meanwhile inubono moimokirie imete mwitanire metwe abanyasiasa bali baruete ngumbu gosa abanyasiasa bali Kenya babwate ebiasara byabo bairane back to their business ayomanya kurorobono wakule watigira abana abo rochi bino bataka bakogendera Tibias is saying, what can make me go for MCA, MP position back home? Probably nothing. One thing I'll never do is fundraising for politicians and wedding. You're right. But let me tell you, back in America, could run for these positions. A lot of them are selfish. And you know what? They especially abababwate NGO bago tumia chi umbrella nga they are giving back. They are not giving back. They are using people. They are selfish, and it will one day God is going to show you, you really made a mistake. You know? Okotumia abana babande aye abana babo barabuba beke in good schools. Ayo menye korororo oira abana babando bayechibese linde bayita abantu bande nyasa enabaroche. Unfortunately, I came to tell you guys here today, we have lost one person already. How sad is it? We have lost Mroyo Korok Thomas, Umusani Omigi. We have already had a major casualty. Umwano bandi ngina abonge timiti nkianduche oli chikobuli chikura agachiru nyomba agaitwa. We have lost one person. I just came here kubataina ngaki young people, don't die. Don't die because of a politician. And in this case, they've killed the politician. Migyo minto. Nonye kwagenda for your seat. Migyo ga kitobasa go itwa. Be careful one. Kwarol renga abantu na bago itapi. Enda mwamu. Ngabona bamurusi ororo mbach komite ballot k umwana bande. I can't imagine United to just brutally like that. How sad is that? Young people, don't be the sacrifice. Avoid your mangaya politicians. Yani umumroyo Thomas Timate one, I have to make a follow-up. I am so sorry. I have to reach out to their family. I am so sorry that we lost one person, a candidate. In this case, we lost a candidate. Nande boli mwenye bago ite candidate. Kanayengo. Young people, mind your business. Mind the business that is growing you. Tigama ngana ya siasa kuminyokani iskara iga. Siasa is not going to get anywhere. Maandamano is not going to get you anywhere. Follow the politics. Know who you want to vote for and wait for the voting day and mind your business. You're going to lose your life. We lost somebody. My heart is broken on behalf of that man. A candidate has been killed. How sad is that? And if a candidate it can be killed, a candidate when it security, I don't know why he didn't have. I don't know what happened. I can't imagine how this man was killed. If a candidate is killed and right now we are mourning, yani naligireli enkore ane drop. And I'm going to share the clip be shared. You must vote. Voting is okay. Even me, I'm following politics for the first time. Nanya kuwati politics. And in the end, I'm going to have a preferred candidate that I will recommend people to vote for. But koire chibese young people, koire mwaka nuchibese munywa marumuchi go itabantu. Gosaye go kwa without knowing Ruto go chakobwa ose Raila. Imagine we have two candidates. Ask yourself, are you going to live to know who won? Chibese renga Ruto abwate, chibese renga Raila abwate. Rochimba machitukumba utete go ita Raila nere. Let us be mindful. We are here, some of us, we are giving our children the best life we can. Don't sacrifice your children. Don't sacrifice your wife. Don't sacrifice your family for somebody who's pushing their dream. And young people, let me tell you, I have 4 children. Omwana no mutangani gari 23, oyo kabiri gari 20, oyo gatatu gari 17, oyo kana ali myaka 10. Igombwata abana batatu in college. Let me tell you, abana babane batatu oyo monko edari September. I am the one paying for their tuition. Abana babane I'm feeding them. Mbabwate emirimo bago kora mesinini bagura chisnika. Let me tell you, abana babane emberero tinjo na chite goswa politics nga kwenkwe. Abana babane will suffer because abana babane obuguma bamenye there is nobody ora abana babane obuguma. Olita yo chikongirira abane college. These politicians are looking at hustling so they can make their children's life easy, so they can bring their children for college here in America, so their children can succeed the way I want my children to succeed. But in me na children go kore biashara talinchiko kora siasa na choli biashara. Don't make politics your primary way of earning. Siasa ni mbaya, maisha yako ni mbaya. Unaona vile Judy Hawks amesema, siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. If you want to finish your life, get up, tige kioko kora, yendo push your dream yaba sacha babandi. You are pushing other people's dreams. A couple weeks ago, I went to do, not last week, I went to a college tour. My one son is going to colleges. So many colleges admitted him, and I'm doing college tours. The fathers are there. The mothers are there. Some are single parents. Ekero mano awacha wako arangeli go Harvard, arangeli go Princeton. Ekero mano arangeli go University of Nairobi. Who is going to take your child to the university? Me and my husband were there. Toko konyo mano itokorigiri school. Totebenga ki school we can afford it into a Bible. My son is a smart student. He's ready to read. I just need to pay school fees. Who's going to pay school fees for my child? Young people, young families. Or election year 2022. College. Once they put themselves in the office, their children are coming here to college. And guess what? Because most of them are high achievers, in schools, what a good foundation. Abana babanya siasa bange, they are brilliant. Kozabana siasa bange, they are brilliant. If you give your children a good foundation, they are going to Ivy League universities. They are not going to just regular universities. Abana siasa bange, they have the best education for their children. So you are helping them push the dream. You die in pushing somebody's dream, and you leave your own children behind. Young people, I'm speaking as a mother, full of compassion, full of pain. I can't imagine this young man who was killed. I must follow. I must make a follow-up to the family. Because this is what we were worried about as of yesterday. As of yesterday, we were worried a campaign ye mangana siasa or a candidate ye moya kule, a candidate. Umwano bande o wakati hadi rekolige keroke of MC okule. Very sad. You owe your children a foundation. The way Ongwenyi gave us a foundation, I have to give my children a foundation. If you're coming out of poverty, remove yourself out of poverty and give your children a foundation. You cannot give your children a foundation and you're going to push your dream chaba such a band. To push your dream chaba kunguba band. Politicians, those are their dreams. Yes, I owe you.